Hello, it is April 15th and my name is Ryan Pelkey. I'm with Tampa Bay Plumbers. I'm about to show you the system that we just installed at my new residence. This is a complete water purification conditioning system, also with a new hot water heating, solar and passive water heater installation with a dedicated recirc line, complete re-pipe of the house. This is a 4-bathroom home, nearly 5,000 square feet, and I'm going to take you through the entire process here in a moment. But to give you a little background, this house is located in Odessa, Florida. It is situated near a lake, and there are a variety of problems with the water that contribute to foul odor, foul smell, foul taste, coloration of the water. And this system here will eliminate that and produce a phenomenal product at the faucets. Not just that, but if you use a point of use filter like an RO system like what we have installed here, your water will rival that of any Starbucks or any place that has a serious investment in their water filtration process. So I'll take you through this. The water comes into the garage right here on this line. Let me turn on my, there you go, much better. Water comes in here and into the pre-filter. This has been installed for about 30 days. As you can see, the water, or the filter membrane, has turned black. It has collected a considerable amount of material. Like I said, this has only been 30 days, so that gives you an idea of what it would be like if you did not have that in place. A lot of houses do not have a pre-filter in place. If you do not, this is why you should have one. 30 days. So from here, the water comes down and it heads into this 119-gallon pressure tank. What this has inside of it is almost like a rubber balloon, and as pressure is applied to it, the rubber balloon fills with water and it pressurizes itself. There's an air chamber inside of between the tank itself and this balloon material that fills up with water and pressurizes as the pump turns on. So it provides a volume of water. Also, it provides a pressure against that volume of water, which creates a longer cycle time for the pump. So this is a key element to any kind of a well system, 119 gallon. From here, the water goes into the chlorine injection area, where this pump is activated by a flow switch, which we'll get to that flow switch in a moment. But as water passes through that flow switch, it turns on that red outlet on that switch and activates this pump, turns on that pump, which pumps the water, the chlorine solution, out of this tank. This is a 30-gallon tank, and we mix 5 gallons of liquid chlorine with 25 gallons of water. As flow moves through the system, that pump is turned on, which pumps water into this pipe here and into the chlorine reservoir. This is a 120-gallon chlorine reservoir. It is here to provide a vessel of water for the chlorine to interact with the water for a period of time. What will happen is the chlorine will interact with the harmful particulates, and it'll form iron, and the iron will fall to the bottom of the tank, and the treated chlorinated water will go out the top of the tank, and we'll head over to the next stage of the filtration process, which is the carbon filter. The sole purpose of this stage is to remove the chlorine which we just put into the water. This is a single stage carbon filter. It is the big one. This is what's recommended for this size house. You will need this positively if you have a chlorination system like this. So from here, the treated water goes into a water processing system. Some homes will just put a softener in place here. This is a commercial water processor. This is actually a 4-stage system that has another carbon filter, 2 separate media filters, and a softener built in. This is the salt brine tank. And from this, the treated water heads out. You'll also notice that we have test cocks at every stage in this process, so we can test the water as we move it through the filtration process, so we can see make sure everything's working correctly. You also notice a pressure gauge here, and that way we can monitor to make sure the system is also not short cycling, that everything is working as it should. So we have 1-inch CPVC piped up. I have treated water heading out to the front of the house as a treated water hose bib that's located in the front of the house. And treated water also heads over here to the hot water system. The first thing in the system is a solar collection and solar heating system located on the roof. We have a 2-panel system which recirculates the water through using this low voltage, very, very efficient Grundfos pump. This pump moves the water through on a timer. This is a very simple way of doing things. I'm looking at installing a controller for this to turn the pumps on at my specifications. But what I have right now is a 120-gallon Lochnavar storage tank. At approximately 9:30 a.m., the pump kicks on and starts recirculating the water through the solar panels located up on the roof. The solar panels and the storage tank were already here. I just installed them correctly and removed a bunch of unnecessary parts. From here, the hot from this storage tank goes into the cold on this 50-gallon electric water heater. Essentially, this is installed as a passive water heater. The water coming into this tank is normally between 100 and 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So being that I have the thermostat set at 105 degrees, this water heater very rarely turns on during the day. You can run unlimited loads of laundry, dishes, baths, what have you, and this system will keep up with it. We have completely re-piped the house in 1-inch hot and cold CPVC and a dedicated 3/4-inch return line. You'll notice that we have another Grundfos pump here. This is just for the recirculation line on the domestic hot. So this system is very efficient, very dialed in for everything that we encounter here in Florida. The sun is up to the task when it comes to solar in Florida. You will not have a problem. I guarantee that if you go with a system like this, you will save at least $500 to $750 a year on your electricity bill. And the reason why is because we use a ton of hot water. If you use a ton of hot water, this is the system that you want to have. You will save money on your electricity bill, and it is a phenomenal way to go green. If you have any questions, call us at 813-961-7808. Again, this is Ryan at Tampa Bay Plumbers, 2012. We'll talk to you later.